You know, guys, together we stand and divided we fall, man. All right? I need you to pay attention to what's going on with MAGA now. And this is all purposeful. This is how terrible they are, man. All right? Now they are purposely now doing this with those people I told you about, those operatives, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, Alex Jones, all that crew, and there's a couple more of them, and with the news media. And what they're doing is now they're trying to even split MAGA now away from Trump, and then have division in between MAGA. Do you understand? Because now there's going to be instead of everyone behind, now there's going to be a split down the middle there with people. Okay? And then others say, do you understand? That's what they want, guys. They want us all fighting in opposition with one another so they can pull this shit on us. Because it is true. If everyone in the country actually stood together against the government and realized what it was, it's the wealthy elite bullshit families who hire these politicians as actors, who hire these journalists that are actors, who hire these experts from the fancy schools that they brainwash with everyone what they want to know, all work for them. Okay? It has to be to pull off this shit, to have an entire population believe nothing but bullshit that they feed us all the time, guys. All right? And that's what we're up against now. That's what they're doing systematically. And in ways they're villainizing Trump. In ways they're making it look like he's a victim and he's a fucking bumbling idiot and everyone's taking advantage of him. But here's the deal. Donald Trump knew exactly what was due going in and what his assignment was, man. They're all given scripts. Again, it's the banking families and the people above that and those families that run everything. These people are told what to do. Okay, Donald Trump included. And if this was Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg, fucking John Kerry, I'm trying to think of some of the conservatives. I can't even think of them. Any one of them. It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. This is what they would be doing right now. This is how they mindfuck us, guys. The domestic policy, they either let the candidate that's get elected handle that, or it's scripted to go towards either the left or the right paradigm, whichever party you're in. You understand? So things within the country they'd be doing, however, should be doing different. But they would all be doing the same thing foreign policy wise. Guys, it's called continuity of agenda, and it's the truth. They always will, they'll always do the same thing with this because they're told what to do. The whole world is a stage, and the end result is, well, to have us all in a one world government that can control us with a digital prison, basically. But if you behave and do what you're supposed to, it'll all be cool. But it's going to be all of us dirt poor, living in the place they give us to live, everything rented and leased, nothing, you will own nothing, with little tiny micro taxes on everything on your phone, be governed that way, everything, all right? I don't want to get into that right now because I want to tell you, shit. Damn, where was I? That, once again, guys, I want to tell you the truth of what's going on, how they are lying to you about everything with this ceasefire and this peace plans and all this bullshit. It's all a big fucking charade, and they're all in it together. Again, this year, 2026, guys, this is it's over 300-year plan, but the deal was America was supposed to be 250 years, 1776 to 2026. This is planned for right now, for the fall, right as it is happening. And Donald Trump knew he was going in to be the fall guy, to be the guy that gets punked, that stands there and watches America fall, and just like, wow. Okay, it's all acting, every maneuver. Everyone knows what they're doing. America, we would have never jumped into this war like this and done this half-cock like this and not had enough interceptors and running out of shit and not know the contingency that they were going to close the Strait of Hormuz. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course. Of course they knew every bit of this, man. And if you guys go watch the movie Idiocracy, you can get it on YouTube, I think, for free. Go watch it. That's happening right now. They told us it would. It's all scripted. They all think it's a joke, too. Okay, listen. This is about them shutting down the oil. They can't just do it and say, well, we're just doing it. We're just doing it to you. They got to be sneaky. This is how they're doing it to put the squeeze on, depopulate, um, put us on energy lockdowns. They need all the energy for all the fucking data centers that they're gonna have to squeeze from us to do all this shit, to run everything. Okay, that's what those data centers for, guys. Okay, it's going to be govern us and police us. They want to teach our kids with robots and shit, and just have us watch watch movies and play video games, and you don't even need to leave your place. We'll send you free fucking food. We'll give you some credits to everything. Will be microtax. You got to use nothing but digital money. If we don't like what you're doing, we'll turn it off. We'll give you, guys. What goes on and on. I'll make videos about some of that, but that's not what I'm trying to talk about right now. What I'm saying is, they have said, these people have said, they will boil the fucking oceans if they have to be able to pull this off and govern everyone by AI and all that. They will do it because it takes a lot of energy and a lot of water to cool down things with this and all this. They said they will boil the oceans. They actually said it, man. And this is going to suck so much energy out of everywhere. Okay, so what they're going to do is, this is what they're doing. This is about the oil and shutting down the economy and making America fall. America has to fall. And it's right now, it's going to be this year, and it's Donald Trump knows it. So he's going to they're going to make him look like an idiot and a nutcase, but it's all acting, and he knows what he's doing. It's an act. He is a very good actor, man. That's all there is to this, guys. He is a very, very good actor. All right? And, I mean, he knows how with those rallies and stuff. And just when he gets something goes on bumbling like the bumbling old man, oh, yes. It's all acting, man. He's very good, man. He's very convincing. And and we're going to watch the stock market. All the banks will fail. Watch what I tell you. The dollar's going to crash to where it's not going to be worth nothing. Like I told you, like I said, it's going to be havoc on the streets. We're going to have run out of oil. There's going to be food shortages probably. I'm not saying everywhere, and maybe not, but there's going to be rationing. There's going to be some places you're not going to get anything. There's going to be all kinds of shit going on, guys. And it's all on purpose. All right? Look what they've done. They supposedly had these talks and all this. Says Iran is not going to give up the deal with the Strait of Hormuz. That's it. Now Donald Trump is trying to say, well, guess what? Our Navy, the U.S. Navy, is putting a blockade on the Strait of Hormuz now. What? This was the whole problem to begin with, why he's going crazy. Do you understand now? Because he can't beat him. He's going to just park the Navy somewhere around there and say, okay, we're actually the ones blockading it, not them. Do you not understand this? How crazy this is? And how he's saying anyone that's already got through and paid in yuan, the Navy, U.S. Navy is going to track them down and, I don't know, take their shit from them or something. Now we're pirates all of a sudden. This is complete lunacy. If not, that's going to start people. And guys, like I said, it's going to be a strategic defeat already of America over this. What they're going to do is, this is what I've been told, they're going to send the most elite soldiers of America over there, as a sign and as a representation of America following, and making it to where, you know what, our military now can't even really do shit. First of all, some of these warships, and I think even aircraft carriers, might be going to get struck and sunk. And when aircraft carriers, we got 11 of them, okay, the 11 aircraft carriers, they carry they're responsible all the logistics between everything. They control the logistics and the communication stuff between everything, all right? And they're a symbol of us, man. Those badass aircraft carriers. And if they sink even one of them, there's 11 of them, that's going to symbolize and tell the whole world, man. There'll be blood in the water then. Russia and China, all of them. You understand? And they're going to probably sink some of them, man. On purpose. They are sending in. Did you guys? Why would they all of a sudden do the 101st and the 87th Airborne, and they're going to, and they're sending in Navy SEALs, and they're sending in Green Berets? They've said it, and they're going to send in Army Rangers. I heard all of this. I've seen several videos and shit about this. Why are they sending in all the elite special forces are going to go, the most elite of everybody? And it's going to be under the guise as well. I thought for this is such a going to be a hard problem. Although, here's more of that double think, guys. Out of one side of his mouth, it's, well, we've won, we've defeated them, we've destroyed their Army, Navy, Air Force. They have nothing, they don't have anything, no communication, they got nothing, and we beat them in the first hour. But out of the other side of our brain, we're supposed to comprehend, why are they sending all these special forces and all these big boatloads of warships of people of our military getting into they're moving there, they're going there. I'm trying to think of, do you understand? We're supposed to deal with both of those things at the same time and believe them both too. Now, we've already won, it's over with all that, but we're moving all these people into position, and they're moving them there to kill them all. They actually know, and they're sending our military in there, that they know when they get on the ground that they're going to let them all get in there, send them in as a trap, and they're going to kill them. Okay? And then to the whole world. And then you know how pissed off the American people are going to be, or at least some of them, and some of them won't. And then before long, now they got the Civil War in America that they've asked for. All right? But we'll see how that goes. This is all personal. What's about to happen. The American president and the United States military is about to get punked in a big way on the world stage. And it didn't have to be this way. It's on purpose. Because it's got to be the fall of America, guys. All right? I know some of you think this is nuts and crazy and there's no way this could ever happen. But it's a 250-year deal. And it's not right 200 years now. And it is supposed to happen now. Okay? And they're lying about all of this. This is not any kind of win. And this is what happened, you guys. Iran, but it's all, again, it's all fake in the end. But it's going to be seen as Iran led Donald Trump into a trap, okay, that he stepped into. Because now, before, Iran had agreed they will not do nuclear weapons. And they agreed to only enrich the uranium to so high and all these other things. Now, Iran said, we're going to get a nuclear weapon. We have to now to defend ourselves against you animals. So now, Donald Trump has to walk away with, now the one thing everyone was so worried about is them getting a fucking nuclear weapon they had agreed to long ago to not ever do that and let inspectors come in however often they want to. And now they're telling them straight up, no, we have to get a nuclear weapon now. Now, what's he going to do now? And he stepped right into that. Okay? But it's all theater. All right? I just want you guys to understand the truth of what's going on and stay ahead of it. And I want you to start watching through the lens of what I'm telling you, that they're acting. When you see Donald Trump, when you see that other dipshit, Marco Rubio and Hegseth and all, they're all actors. Okay? They're all just acting and doing the script. They're being told to do this. And they're told to be confusing us and shit right now. Again, I implore you, go watch 1984, read the book. What was it, INSOC and the other place? You guys, half the time, there wasn't even a war going on. Don't you remember? It was all propaganda. It was all what they told them. And that's what's going on here. It's all at the news media and their little, and when they have the little press conferences and Donald Trump coming out and da-da-da-da. It's all what they tell us, man. It's just what they tell us. And they're telling us it's peace. And we have to do war to get peace, just like they said, man. We got to do this. We got to bomb and kill them all. We're never going to have peace. And we got to do this. And it's because of this. And it's because of their people. We're going to go free their people. Although we don't care about our people here at all. They don't care about any of us at all, the government. You really think they give a fuck about freeing the Iranian people because of their fucked up government? Of course they don't care about that. That is so ridiculous and that is absurd. Now, and then it's, oh, they can't have nuclear weapons. And now They're telling them we're going to get nuclear weapons and there's nothing you can do about it, and the strait will stay the way it is. Everybody can really basically get through except the United States and Israel and its allies, and you're going to pay in Chinese yuan or in fucking Bitcoin. And it's just as simple as that, guys. And that's the truth. And Donald Trump is trying to frame it as a win. That now America's blockading it now and stopping all this shit going through. But one way or another, they're going to stop everything from going through and fuck up the entire economy and fuck up the energy and fuck us all up. The societal collapse that they planned is coming. Okay, guys? All right? And I'm going to keep coming to you until they take us all down. All right? See you in the next one.